Hi, I'm Arlene. Today I'm going to do a makeup look and it's going to be more focused like the lip on the lip color and the rest will probably be more plain. Um, Lip season. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start with oh my goodness. I'm going to start with the sunscreen and my oil and cream. I usually do 2 pumps. And like one of these or a little bit less than one. So that's what that looks like. And that's by Cerave. It's the Cerave Skin Renewing Day Cream with sunscreen and the Cerave Skin and Oil. I'm sorry, the Cerave Skin Renewing Gel Oil. I made my own name up for that. Like I said, I mix those. And I usually just rub this on without using a brush or a tool. I just use my fingers for this. And it usually gives me a smooth, pretty decent base. And when I want to go real light with it, I would even mix the tinted moisturizer with it. When I want to go really light, most of the time that's in the summertime. Or when I'm rushing and just need a little bit of color. But today I will do it separately. So that's that. And I'm going to put the e.l.f. primer on. Here I go again. Can't find the stuff I'm looking for, but this is it. It's the Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. That's what that looks like. I think I'm going to put it a little bit heavy where I think I have visible pores. Which is pretty much around on my nose and on my cheeks. I'm getting warm in my bathroom. So I'm going to turn the fan on. Probably even going to crack this door so a little air can come in. So it won't get stuffy. Oh, silly me, I can open my window. And let a little bit of air through so it won't get stuffy. I'm going to try this again. Try using the sponge again a little bit. But I'm pretty sure I'll be going back to my brush. But it's okay. Use whatever tools you're comfortable with. Some people, like me, sometimes I put my foundation on with my fingers and rub it in like lotion. And I don't feel like taking the time to be extra. But since I'm doing this on camera, I guess I don't have anything but time. But I also don't want to make the video too long. So that's that. Okay, I think that's giving me a good base. Now I'm going to use a little bit heavier makeup, which I have some, it's Estee Lauder, but I have some trials that are different shades. This is the lightest one that I have. I don't know what color this is. It was on the box, I guess, not on here. But it's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. And this is just a different shade of it. Once again, I'm going to use this as a concealer somewhat. I don't know if you can hear that noise, but that's the heat. So I tried to close the vent and it's making a noise. Let me see. Just moved it a little bit so it won't sound like that. Since I open up the window, I should be okay. So I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna mix this. A little bit of this with the darker color. You know, it's winter, you kind of lighten up. So that's what that looks like. Mix it in my fingers. And I'm gonna dot it on my face. And I do wash my hands a few times while I'm doing the makeup, at least the foundation, because I don't like when I touch other things. I got the foundation on my fingers. So that's that. Now, what I did notice about blotting the makeup in more so than rubbing it in, it does give a heavier coverage. And a lot of times I don't really care about that. It's like I just want a little bit of a finish. So it looks like I tried a little bit. And sorry if I'm turning to that other mirror. This is my magnifying mirror, which gives me a closer look of what I'm doing. And I just had to spit it. That was something that I remembered about blotting the makeup in when I did my mother's makeup when she became an ancestor. She like I said, I was used to just rubbing it on, and that didn't work because the body is cold, and rubbing it on, it just like it slid across her face. It was like her skin was glass. But when I blotted it in, it came out really nice. And I used a brush. I didn't use this sponge thing. Like I said, I'm not well versed with this. So I used a brush. And her skin. I mean, her makeup came out really pretty. And my mother had a very nice skin also. My mother and my two sisters, they have very nice skin. Very rarely have blemishes. All three of them have, like, I wouldn't say bulging eyes, but they have eyes that are noticeable. Nice, pretty, big eyes. And one of my sons have that also. When he was born, I was like, oh, you got mommy's eyes. My eyes aren't as piercing as theirs. Their eyes are very noticeable. And the funny thing about us is, like, when you look at the girls, we all look like my mother in different ways. I was short like her. My mother's was very light, but out of the girls, I'm probably the lightest one. Even though I'm quite brown. When she got sick, her skin got darker, but when she was young, her skin was very light. Like my niece, one of my nieces is very, well, a couple of my nieces are light. They were light like her. And my dad is dark. So we all came out different shades of brown. Darker brown. Okay, that's that. Now, I don't know, put my eyeliner on. No, I can't do it in the camera. I guess I could. It's not that hard. I guess when you're doing your eyes and stuff, you have to consciously try not to make faces with your mouth. I know I am. It's like whatever. Oh. Being a little extra with the eyeliner. What that look today. Okay. So the blush I'm going to use, this is something that Victoria used to sell. They used to sell these mosaic blushes, and this one was called e.l.f. It happens to be like a pinkier red, but the ones I used to buy were more in like bronzers. I still have one. I'm not going to open it up because it's pretty used up, but this one was the Mosaic Luminous Bronzer. Another bronzer that I used to like was by Guerlain, I think it was. I don't even know if they sell that anymore. That was a while ago. I know last time, guys, when I put the, if you watched the video, I did more of the blusher was called Orgasm. And that's a really